Hey, welcome to episode 68 of Credit 101. And in this episode, we're going to talk about lowering your utility bills. So, I have done a lot of lowering of my personal utility bills. So, I'm going to definitely tell you guys some things that I have personally done to lower my bills. And I want to give you a few tips that you guys can do to lower your bills. I'm going to get all of the things out the way and then I'll air out all my business afterwards. That way, if you don't care about that, you just want to know the tips just to get some ideas and you'll have them. Now, this is my first time like literally recording after getting my braces. So got my braces and I kind of talk funny. I know I talk funny. So please bear with me. And I have a year of this. So hopefully they'll be out soon because I don't want to have them. But hopefully they'll be out soon. Now, the first thing is just call the utility company and ask them to lower your utility bills. Like ask them, is there any way I can lower my bills? Just flat out just call them. They're going to tell you what they can do, and if there's nothing that they can do, then they'll say that there's nothing that they can do. But I suggest that you guys just call them first. Some people just be like, well, there's nothing I can do, and it's always something that you could possibly do. So please call them. Next thing is you can call them and ask them about emergency assistance. So usually each state, each county, each city, they have some type of emergency assistance. So you can ask if you can get emergency assistance. When I was in Wisconsin, you know what? Let me not take my business, but we had emergency assistance out there like crazy. I was like the normal for everyone to do emergency assistance. I'll talk to you guys about that later on. Next thing is ask them about the weatherization program. So they may have a weatherization program that you can sign up for, and this can help you basically lower your bills different ways. And I'll go deeper into what I have done with the weatherization program later on. And then also the winterization. So I have also done a winterization when I was up north. So definitely I'll tell you guys more about that too. And then also, if you can't lower the bill, just ask to get on a payment plan. Ask to get on the payment plan so you can have one set payment for 6 months or sometimes even a year. That way you don't know what you have to pay. It's a way to lower your bills temporarily. And, it may work for you. So ask about that. And that's usually for your past due bills. Say, hey, can I just bulk all of that onto one payment and spread it out over 6 months or over 12 months? And they'll say, yeah, and then they'll put you on a budget billing. So definitely ask about those different options. So let me kind of go back up to the top and let me tell you what I have done. So to lower my bills, one thing I have found out about lowering bills is this. They told me that a few ways that I can personally lower my bills is by using my energy at certain hours. So they have certain thing called peak hours, and the peak hours is just a certain time where they want to charge you more. But they have hours too where they charge you less for your energy. So just call the utility company and ask them, hey, when are the hours that I will be charged less for energy? So this can be hours where if you guys do meal prepping, you can do meal prepping. Maybe you want to do more of your TV watching during this time, or whatever it is that soak up your energy, do cooking more during this time. Whatever it is that really soak up your energy, they'll be able to tell you. Ask them what soaks up my energy. And cooking, lights, and the air conditioner, central air is our biggest thing. So they'll let you know, and they'll say, hey, during this time, we charge you less for it. So I believe mine was like after 8 or 9 o'clock until like midnight or beyond, until like 6 in the morning was my times where I was getting charged less. So during that time, if I know I'm up, maybe I'll do some meal prepping during that time. Maybe that is the time that if I want to, I can turn the air up more or turn the heat up more because I'm getting charged less. So that's something that you guys can do, but just call them. Trust me, it's something that you could possibly do. Now about the emergency assistance. So when I lived up north, like emergency assistance was like normal. Especially I came from a lot of people that just didn't have a lot, honestly. So we always did emergency assistance. Now since I've been up north, I haven't gotten any emergency assistance because we don't have none here. And if you do have some, it's like they only have a little limited amount of funds. Like up north, you do it from this time to that time, they had enough funds for everybody. But I suggest that you guys look into emergency assistance, and I'm going to put y'all all the way in my business. If you guys have like a disconnection notice, because I used to do the thing where I used to not pay my energy bill. That's how it's taught. Don't pay my energy bill. Wait till you get your bill. Wait till you get close to the disconnection notice. Do the energy assistance. You're going to still have a bill left over. Don't pay it. And then ask for emergency assistance because you have little bitty babies. Like, that's what I was taught. Energy assistance and emergency assistance is two different things. Now, sometimes they may say, hey, we want to see you make $40 in payments every month, and then we'll give you the emergency assistance. But I technically never paid an energy bill doing it this way. But I'm not telling everybody to do that, but that's like what I was taught. So look and see if you guys have that energy assistance and also emergency assistance. Now, they also have like weatherization too. Weatherization was where they'll give you, sometimes, this is up north, so I don't know what they have where I'm at now. So just find out if you guys have any of these things and see if it can work for you. But with this, what they did was they'll give you light bulbs. They'll come and do little things for your house. And I'm going to put winterization and weatherization together because I honestly don't remember which one was which. But if you were a renter, they came in and did certain things to your house. But if you were actually the owner of that house, like when I bought my condo, they gave me a brand new refrigerator, brand new furnace, brand new hot water tank. I stayed in the condo, so they couldn't change my windows. But on one of my real estate properties, they were changing the windows out. So, and I had to pay a certain small little amount, but it didn't compare anything to if I was to go do it myself. So this was something that was good for tenants and the owner of the property. So definitely look into these different programs. It can be very beneficial to you all. And I was so blessed to get a brand new furnace, brand new hot water tank, and a brand new refrigerator. That was really good. And they, I think they changed out all my light bulbs. They did a lot of stuff that came up to a lot of money. And the county or the city, I don't know who paid for it, but it was paid for. And it was basically connected to something with my energy, though. So definitely look into that. And ask for a payment plan for your past due bill. So in the past, if I had a past due bill, like at the point where I'm at now, so what I did was I am on now the budget billing. So remember I told you guys to get on the budget billing? I am on budget billing now. So what I did was I asked them if they can actually, for my past due bill, what was left after, because so let me go back. I have to pay a certain amount per month within my budget billing, but I had more that I owe, like $600 something, $700. I asked them, could they divide that up into the next 12 months and then let me get back on the budget? And they did that. So, and that was just so I can keep one set payment. My payment isn't going up and down, up and down. I just have one set payment. I just like that for my budget. So you guys can definitely ask for that same thing too. So if you got a past due bill, ask them if they can spread that past due bill out into multiple months so you don't have to pay it all at one time. If you guys have like a disconnection notice though, they're going to be strict. They're not going to try to push it out 12 months or 6 months, but definitely ask. But I don't think that they'll do that. But you can ask. They can only say yes or no, and that's my motto. Just ask because you just never know what they're going to say. But that's something that I did and I still do. Like I still get on some type of budget billing where I pay a certain amount. And I really like that. Like I said, to only pay a certain amount, it keeps all my bills organized now. I don't have an energy assistance. I wouldn't say I took it for granted because I made sure I did it. So I wouldn't say I took it for granted having that up north, but it was very amazing. So definitely find out about all these different programs. If you guys have any questions, you can definitely drop them down below. And I just suggest you do a Google search of your county or the city or wherever you're at and ask what type of programs you have. And you can also call. So you can call your utility company and ask them what programs that they have there also. Because they have programs, they can probably tell you about them, depending on your county, whether you're a renter or owner. They have to have some type of tips or something that they can do. And I know a lot of times if you own your property, it's so much that they can actually do. So just call them and see what they say, and hopefully they'll be able to help you. But we're going to go over to episode 69. In episode 69, we're going to talk about all your other services like the cable and your phone service to figure out what you guys can do to lower those bills. I'll see you guys there.